Hello everybody and welcome back to Batman the Telltale series. Last time out I remember correctly, Bruce Wayne got well, I don't actually know what. I think they said he was going to be put into Arkham because he attacked Oswald out of nowhere because he was drugged by Vicky Vale, who is the evil lady who we were trying to beat up. I think that was right. Anyway, let's get into it. If it would ever load.
Why did you do it? Harvey needed you. Why save me?
I haven't actually seen it yet. You've had me wrapped up this whole time. Numbed beyond belief. Maybe it's not that bad.
Our stock is tanking. The board is losing confidence. Wayne Enterprises needs a new face.
Everybody's favorite man.
Oswald Cobblepot.
Still think that's the best looking Cobblepot you've seen.
I have in this building. It's important. I need you to be my eyes and ears.
All right, I can do that.
Keep Oswald out of R&D. Let me know if anything comes up.
You're a good man, Bruce.
No. We didn't want to see this the first time around. Okay. You can stop, yeah.
Please, Selina, I have to tell you how I... Bruce?
That was because I didn't dodge the cat.
You should come stay with me.
I'll think about it.
Dropped your pen.
That's not...
I think it's time you knew my real name.
I'm thinking there was meant to be some text there. Some audio.
I am Lady Arkham.
It's a bit stupid though, because I am Bruce Wayne. I can probably get out of there, because I'm rich as hell. Okay, let's see what the fallout is.
You have to face the truth sometime.
Retribution, Bruce.
Damn. Yeah, punching the snot out of him. Deacon Oswald didn't think about that. It's not that bad.
This place.
Get up. Breakfast.
Okay, I'm up.
For Christ's sake, put some clothes on. Doctor's making the rounds soon.
Doctor. What doctor?
Okay, let's have a rummage.
Is that my blood? God, I hope it's mine.
He didn't kill him, hopefully. The jumpsuit.
Looks like someone was angry. Lovely.
Okay, anything else? Drugs still have an effect, I guess.
Arkham Asylum.
Hmm.
This can't be happening.
Did they basically take that from the What's His Name games? Because that looks very similar to the Arkham games.
This can't be real.
Better believe it, Bruce.
Better be decent.
What if I'm not?
You settled? Good. Anything you need? Water, piss, rat poison? I've been asked for rope before. Not really allowed to give it out. Of course, I could make an exception for you.
You can tell me why I'm in Arkham Asylum for a start.
What, rich boy doesn't remember?
Mm-hmm.
Oswald Cobblepot? You beat him to a bloody pulp. Nearly killed him. Landed you here. Any of this ringing a bell? Might as well get comfortable. This is your home now. Time to meet your neighbors.
Oh, we look like good friends.
As you were.
Okay, fellas.
Just like him. Your father ever tell you about me? How he sent me here? Left me to rot in this goddamn hellhole?
Nope.
Somebody's gotta pay for that. I hope to God there is a hell.
You really don't want to do this.
You don't know a damn thing about me, Wayne.
Okay, well. Okay, and you get the first one. Oh. Ooh, that must hurt.
Feel good? You like this?
The welcoming committee has really gone downhill around here, hasn't it?
What the?
Rude, churlish, not nice. How do you like it? You are pathetic.
Well, got saved there. Oh, it's everyone's favorite.
Buddy. Oh, buddy. Are you okay? You don't look so grand. More like the opposite. What would that be?
Thank you. I appreciate the help.
You're welcome. If we don't look out for each other, who will, right?
Not got that evil smile
What is
yet.
going on in here?
It's like I told you, Doctor. These creeps were attacking the new guy.
Well, who did that? Was it you?
Of course not. It was mostly over by the time I got in. The new guy's tougher than he looks. Right, buddy?
Bruce, is that really what happened?
Go on, tell her.
Yeah, that's what happened.
We have a very strict no fighting policy here in Arkham. If you can't obey that rule, you're going to find yourself in hot water fast.
We started it.
The orderly that was here before took money from these men and let them into my room. He gave them a taser.
I knew that you coming to Arkham could cause some excitement, but I didn't expect it to happen so fast. I'll do my best to keep you safe, but I need you to be careful.
Well, I've got my good old friend.
Us nice guys gotta stick together. Am I right?
Thank you. I appreciate the effort.
I'm glad you're so understanding after what just happened. Good thing help wasn't far away.
Hey, I'm just looking out for the new guy.
I'm Dr. Joan Leland, by the way, head of psychiatry. I'll be overseeing your case personally. We'll get you transferred to a new room, Bruce. One that doesn't have your blood all over it.
Oh, that's
For
good.
now, follow me.
I'm sorry, I don't think I ever got your name.
Me?
He's never given his name out to anybody.
What?
Well, he's not got the proper smile yet.
John Doe.
Bingo.
That's a bit more like it.
John is one of our most improved patients. He's been with us for quite some time. I'm sure he'd be willing to show you around. Right, John?
Oh, yeah. I'll show him the whole 9 yards.
I think it would be best if you stayed by his side for now.
There's not enough black tiles, you hear me? There's too many white tiles!
Okay. Well, that was the bloke who just attacked us, but looking different.
You know, Doc, our last session was so enlightening.
That's good to hear. Your next evaluation is in a few weeks. I'm glad you're starting to understand yourself better.
Oh, Every day, Doctor.
I can't taste anything! I want to taste!
Gotta be more careful, Bruce. Some of these guys bite.
Alright, you got it. But I can't really help it when I'm walking. It won't let me walk in any other direction.
You remember the first time you let me into the rec room, Dr. Leland?
How could I forget?
You had to teach me how to play checkers.
Yes, well,
No, no, you need to let me go. I have to warn the president. They're trying to kill me.
You don't know the
Hey,
president.
he might do.
I don't like it when you try to use the phone.
that's because phones are for staff use only. No exceptions.
Then stop that guy from trying. Such persistence. Wrong number, dumbass.
Stop!
Thinking that's a bit of foreshadowing.
I'll come by to check on you two later.
Don't worry about us, Dr. Leland. I'm gonna take good care of him.
He has such a nice smile, and then it just, you know, flexes the eyebrows, and it looks damn creepy.
Welcome to Arkham Asylum. Believe it or not, some of these people are crazy.
Oh, there's the guy we,
But everyone's friendly, mostly.
There's the guy we, faced with Oswald.
Watch yourself around those two.
There's Zaz.
Not a big fan of strangers. And just a little bit, you know, prone to outbursts of violence.
What did they do?
This is Arkham, Bruce! Use that sick little imagination of yours. Murder, mayhem, carnage, the usual. Let's see. On the couch, that's St. Louis. Ooh, shh, shh. His favorite show's on. Never misses it. All right, friendo. Commercial break. Get up!
Oh, well. He has that serious streak in him when he wants.
The remote. One of the orderlies must have taken it. Never fear, though. I'll go ask Leland. She likes me. Ooh, I almost forgot. Here.
Hey.
What is this?
Well, okay then. I'm just going to turn it up on my end. One moment. Bit low for me. Again, that's a bit better.
That's the way the cookie crumbles.
Okay. Is this the key? No.
Not the right key for this.
Oh, the phone's there.
Solve the cookie riddle, not you. Sorry. It's just...
Hey, I was wondering about...
It's not lunch yet.
Well, actually, I
And it's
wasn't...
not time for meds either. Beat it.
Hello, Kane. Have a look at the key. I want to see the key works for it.
Wait, that's the move you're going to make? Huh? Yeah,
Right, Billy, how we doing?
why? No reason. No reason.
Lewis! What? No, that wasn't me. I'm sane, Lewis.
You got a bad case of the mind knives. I can tell. I can tell. Just shove off, all right? No mind knives for me. I already got my shots.
Good for you, buddy.
What's that? Oh, no. That's not polite at all. At all.
Batman really did a number on this guy. Just let him be.
Oh, we got the remote.
There, buddy boy. You missed me? I missed you.
However, the threat remains. The children of Arkham are still out there, and I will not rest until these streets are safe and firmly under my control.
Never anything good on, is there?
Well, let's keep having a wander.
Doctor says that's against the rules. For the last time, I'm not mind control.
He cheats. Every time. He cheats. He's good thinking.
Okay.
Mind control. The government
Cheater.
is. I told you, if I could read minds, I certainly wouldn't waste my time on yours.
Off. Let's try and talk to him. How are we doing, Zaz?
Bruce Wayne. You've got quite a reputation around here.
Yes, I do.
Taking your enemies out to stay on top. I like your style, kid.
Well, birds of a feather. Zaz was rich once.
Guy I walked in here with. What can you tell me about him?
John Doe?
The scars are his
A lot of folks are
victims.
scared of him.
Yeah? And why's that?
Same reason folks are scared of tornadoes. They're chaotic, unpredictable. Well, speaking as a professional, I find his work a bit sloppy. But he's certainly enthusiastic, I'll give him that much.
What did he do?
What do you want?
So what's the deal with that?
Well, this one was a homeless guy trapped in a hopeless life. This was a woman who just couldn't stop cheating on her husband.
Yep.
This guy wanted to kill himself, but didn't have the courage. All lost souls that I freed from their earthly woes.
Okay, yeah, that's enough. Thanks.
Yep. Each one has a tally marker as people he's killed.
What do you want?
I'm surprised Zaz is so
Any idea what this opens?
How the hell should I know? Get that thing away from me. I don't want any trouble with the orderlies.
You got it, kid. Surprised Zaz is so forthcoming.
All of them, anyway.
Sorry, I can't talk right now. I gotta keep my eye on this guy.
Alright, bud. Can I not talk to him? Ooh, ventriloquist.
Hello?
Hello?
Go away. Arnold's busy. I swear, if you bother him, I will gut you.
Can try.
What can you tell me about, John Doe?
John? Nothing. I don't know anything.
John? Ah, I love that guy. Makes me laugh. Want to know something weird? No one remembers the day John came to Arkham. Not even the doctors. They don't have any record of him ever being committed. You'd think a freak with green hair would be pretty goddamn memorable, right?
Hmm.
But yeah,
Good point.
nothing. Now what?
Small chat, man. Come on.
Nice trick.
Listen, pal. Arnold's had a tough time in here, and he doesn't need bullies like you making his recovery harder. So unless you have something important to say, get lost.
I can't remember if his thing is called Scarface or not.
Now what?
Any idea what this opens?
Did John give you that key? Not this again.
Wait, not what again?
Nothing. Just go away. I'm busy here.
You heard him. Beat it.
In Lewis, how you doing, buddy?
I'm not really crazy, you know, in case you were wondering.
Well, don't worry, I'm not crazy either.
Yeah, right. You wouldn't be here if you weren't.
Sure.
Okay, let's see if we can talk to the big guy. I'll have a look at the, Doesn't look like it fits that key, but I'll have a good old look.
Doesn't work there.
Come on, go around the chair. See if we can talk to the big guy. Nope, I cannot. Well, better go talk to John. Nope, talk to John.
Your key, it didn't work.
Of course not. That's not how you get out of here.
My enforcement squad has already seen great success. They stopped a massive attack being organized out of a local SkyTrain depot.
Politicians usually bore me to tears, but
So
this
once I've
one-
used, did I check it on it?
This one has become a lot more interesting lately.
In my Gotham, no one's above the law, including Bruce Wayne. After his vicious attack on Oswald Cobblepot, I had Mr. Wayne committed to Arkham Asylum, where I hope he'll receive the treatment he so desperately needs.
Double-crossing two-faced. I thought you and the mayor were friends.
Obviously not.
I mean, you were supporting his campaign. I saw all sorts of photos of the two of you together.
Harvey was my friend. I can't believe he's the one who put me here.
Sounds like you need better friends. Slim pickings around here, though. I've looked.
In which Mayor Dent announced the creation of a special enforcement squad under his direct command to combat an
God, that
imminent
is
threat from the children
weird
of
and
Arkham.
hurting my eyes a little
Rest
bit.
assured, we will find these terrorists, their stockpile of drugs, and their leader, this Lady Arkham, before they can strike again.
Now, this is good television. Mayor on a rampage versus freaky drug terrorist. I'm gonna find your drugs. I'm going to expose your corruption.
This isn't a joke. Their war is going to destroy Gotham.
That's what makes it so funny. All those people caught in the middle.
Tragically, there's still no sign of Gotham Gazette reporter Vicky Vale after her mysterious disappearance earlier this week.
Very tricky, Vicky. I think we both know she's quite the, lady. Right, Bruce?
How do you know that?
You know that Vicky is... Tell me what you know.
You wanna find Vicky and her drugs, huh? Get your revenge just like you got your revenge on Cobblepot?
Basically.
Publicly and dramatically. Something entertaining for these newscasters to talk about.
Well, that all depends on you. If your information is good, we'll see.
I knew I liked you. I've been watching you for a while now, Bruce, and I can tell there's something darker in you. When you attacked Oswald, I could tell you enjoyed it.
I deserved it. A little bit.
If those cops hadn't dragged you off of him, that Cobblepot punk would be dead.
That wasn't me. It was just pumped full of her drugs.
Those just amplify what you're already feeling, what's already inside. Don't be ashamed. It's in your blood. I see a lot of your father in you. She probably does too. It's obvious that's why Vicky hates you. Your dad helped bump off her parents.
Why would my father have the Vales killed?
I never said he killed the Vales. She was born in Arkham. Victoria Arkham.
What?
How about that?
You didn't know that? The Arkhams did not approve of what your dad and his partners were doing. They were gonna blow the whistle on the whole thing, so your dad, well, pop, pop. Her parents murdered, leaving her with an unquenchable thirst for vengeance. Surely you can relate. Tragedy can drive people to do some pretty dark stuff.
True.
Yeah, I can relate to that. Tragedy can be a powerful motivation.
It depends on what you do with it.
I knew it. Very good instincts on this sort of thing. You and Vicky are both dark souls, and now you're heading on a collision course towards each other. That's gonna be fantastic. You see, I know what you really are.
Try me.
And that's why I really want to tell you where Vicky's moved her drugs, but you're not gonna do anything while you're stuck in here. So, I vote we get you out. How hard can it be? You're Bruce Wayne. The Waynes always get what they want.
A little
All
bit.
it would take is a phone call.
Well, sure, but there's no phone. I can...
Assume I can take care of that.
Okay.
But it's gonna come at a price. When I get out of here, you're gonna owe me a favor, okay? Just one. Yeah, I don't know what it is yet. But what's one favor between friends?
Fine.
Sure. One favor, that seems fair.
Excellent. We'll have loads of fun. You'll see. All right, tell you what, I'm gonna make a distraction to get the guards away from that gate.
Okay.
The rest is up to you. You make that phone call, and I promise I'll tell you how to find those missing drugs. Hey, Zaz. Hello, Zaz.
What the hell do you want?
Settle a bet. What happens if you make a tally mark before you kill someone?
What are you talking about?
Oh, damn.
No! No, I don't match him. Oh god, I don't match!
You can fix that right now.
Skin feels like it's itching. Burning! Need to get rid of it!
Well, he's dead.
Stop! Someone give me a sedative! Run, Brucey! Run!
Well. They can... I should have stopped the fighting. That's on me, I just panicked because I wasn't looking. Use lawyers.
Hello? It's you, sir. It's so good to hear your voice. I've been trying to contact you, but they wouldn't let me through.
It's on me.
They told me you'd lost your mind.
Contact my lawyers. You'll need to post bail, but that shouldn't be a problem. You have got to get me out of here.
I'll see what I can do.
I have to go.
I have not had this much fun in ages. Let me tell you how to find Vicky's stash of missing drugs. Ask the Veils.
Quickly, come on.
Good luck on the outside, Bruce. I just know we're gonna put on quite a show.
I should have stopped it. Guess I had more of a...
Pretty grisly scene in there. Multiple stabbings. One of the orderlies had a finger bitten off.
Doctor, I swear to you, I was not involved in any of this.
We're going to look into it further before I feel comfortable making a decision one way or the other. One moment. Yeah. Seems you have a visitor.
Alfred. Bruce. Thank heavens you're all right.
I feel really bad now about letting that
You
guy
see,
die.
Everything is in order. He is to be released into my care.
You may have the money to make this go away, but this is going to hurt you in the long run. What happened with those men in your room? The riot with Zaz? You clearly need help, Bruce.
Clearly I don't.
He needs extensive evaluation, treatment.
I think I'll get a second opinion.
Yeah, I'm sure you can afford the one you like.
Let's go, Alfred.
Listen, lady, I dress up in a giant bat suit. There is nothing wrong with what I do.
I will see you on the outside, Bruce. I can't wait!
I still feel bad.
What's that about?
Oh, that mental case for favor. Damn, I should have stopped the fight, and I just panicked.
Well, I just can't believe that Lady Arkham was actually Vicky Vale this entire time.
And all the while she was working with Cobblepot to try and bring me down.
It's a good thing the family lawyers were able to get you out so quickly.
No kidding. Batman's got some work to do.
Even during Batman's brief hiatus, Gotham has become that much more dangerous. And the public opinion on Bruce Wayne... well, it certainly hasn't gotten any better.
So many people angry at me. The entire family. I just hope I can turn it around.
I'm sure you'll figure something out. You always do.
Yeah, you can just, you know.
Hello, Harvey.
You should have stayed in the asylum where I put you.
What do you want, Harvey?
Well, why are you not there?
The streets of Gotham are a dangerous place for someone like you right now. Well, you'll figure that out. Eventually. But by then it'll be too late.
They're only dangerous because you made them dangerous. Armed guards on every street corner? It's insane, Harvey.
I beg to differ. With the children of Arkham sneaking around everywhere, those armed guards are the only thing keeping people safe. Maybe you haven't heard, but the children of Arkham have gone underground. Obviously plotting some sort of attack, and people are scared, panicking. I needed to show them that my resolve hasn't weakened, that Gotham is still strong. So I gave them an enemy. You and your family's filthy corruption. The last thing I need is you traipsing around Gotham.
Would you listen to yourself? You sound insane.
No, I'm just a man who's done letting assholes like you run the world and take whatever they want.
I'm not corrupt.
Can't let you keep running
Parents
around
were, to be fair, so well done.
scot-free. It's the will of the people.
You can spare me your will of the people crap, Harvey. I know this is
Yeah.
personal.
You knew I was interested in Selina. What you did was a low blow, Bruce. A real man wouldn't have done that. A friend wouldn't have done that.
That isn't how I wanted things to go down either, Harvey. And I'm really sorry they did, but that is no excuse for this ridiculous crusade against me.
I don't need an excuse. You're a criminal, and I'm coming for you.
Well, good on you, Harv.
Bruce? Bruce!
We're done talking. What's going on here?
Well, well, well. Bruce Wayne. You really must have done something to piss the mayor off so much, hmm? But maybe I'll get a bonus for this. Open the trunk. We're searching the car. If we find anything tying you to the children of Arkham, including drugs, weapons, or any other
Go for
suspicious
it.
materials, you will be taken into custody.
Go ahead. I have nothing to hide.
Doesn't sound like it. Besides, everyone's hiding something.
Well, you go find it. You plant something.
Come on, what's the damn hold up?
Get back to your car.
Of course. Should have known. Go back to Arkham, you damn maniac!
The hell?
Careful, or you'll be the next Cobblepot.
Showing your face in public like this?
I am tired. I am hungry. I haven't showered in 3 days. I
want to go home, and if you don't get the hell out of my way, I swear to God, I will have this car run you over and then back up again just to make sure it did the job!
Alright, calm down.
Shut up, Alfred, I can handle this!
Someone else heard that, right? This psycho just threatened me.
Yeah, I filmed the whole thing!
Ah, crap.
They should lock you up.
Oh, God. Alfred, I'm sorry.
How about you apologize to those people?
You'll be fine. We just need to get out of this mess.
Nowhere to run, dirtbag.
Next one won't be a warning shot. All right. Now, the way I see it, there are two ways we can do this, Bruce Wayne. Either I let these people at you and see how you handle mob justice, or you could make a little donation to me and my boys to help us stay well-funded, And well-armed?
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
What do you say?
They've got us blocked in. I can't back up.
This is turning ugly, sir. What would you like to do?
Hey, the mayor's gonna hear about this, and it ain't gonna make him happy.
Hey, he's the problem, not us!
Ram the barricade!
This isn't the Batmobile.
Just do it, Alfred!
Hey!
You should have let me go then, up yours. I ain't paying him off, because why would I pay him off just to do what I want?
What do you mean you're leaving?
Bruce, Harvey's clearly lost it. All over the news yelling about how you need to be brought to justice, throwing whoever he wants in jail. Not really interested in seeing what he has planned for me. I was supposed to be here laying low. Does this look like laying low to you?
Funny, I thought you could handle yourself.
Oh, I can. I just also know when it's time to make myself scarce. Don't you get it, Bruce? Harvey catching you in my apartment drove him completely around the bend.
So you're saying you think his breakdown is our fault?
I blame the cat.
Yeah? Don't get me wrong, Bruce. The night was a lot of fun, but not worth dying for. He's dangerous. You understand, don't you?
Yeah, I understand.
I understand. I don't like it, but I understand.
Thank you. I appreciate that. But boy, are those puppy dog eyes breaking my heart right now.
So where are you gonna go?
I got some other business I need to take care of.
What other business?
Look at yourself, Bruce. You're in no shape to take on Harvey. Or the children of Arkham, for that matter. Of course. That's my car.
I not robbed anything while we're here.
See you around. Good luck with all of this.
I'm fine, okay? I just need to get to the computer.
You're exhausted. And the influence of Lady Arkham's drug may still be affecting you.
Yeah, that.
Harvey is turning Gotham into a police state. Oswald has stolen my company, and we need to find Vicky and the children of Arkham before they strike again.
Okay.
I can't just ignore it.
You're in no condition to work. You absolutely must get some rest.
Then help me. Feels like the whole damn cave is coming down around me.
Of course I'll help. Let's start by addressing the problem at hand.
You're right. You're right. Let's just focus on getting my head clear first.
Good lad.
Bring up everything we know about Vicky Vale's drug.
Yes, of course.
If I can isolate the presence of the drug, I should be able to synthesize an antidote. Start a DNA scan. Compare it to my DNA on file in the back computer.
I'll make the preparations.
Wish my chair did that. Okay, it's got these two. Let's look at the codex first. Only one updated. Gordon wasn't Arkham long gone already? This city is worse than I left it. I don't know what Harvey's control over City Hall and his so-called enforcement squads means for Gordon's ability to do his job effectively, but I don't think it's good. If I'm right, Gordon might not be able to help me as much as I would hope he would. He's only a lieutenant. He's only one man. See, that's what I mean. They give you that, and then it's just like they put this here like, money helped me get him there. And now I admit that Gotham City has a monster in the mayor's office. He's become a distorted version of the Harvey I used to know. His twisted crusade against me into an excuse. Against crime into an excuse for authoritarian tactics. He's also declared war on Bruce Wayne, signing the order committing me to Arkham, stealing credit for defeating the Children of Arkham's plans. In his heart, he may want to save Gotham from crime, but his brutish and so-called enforcement squads are only making things worse. I had to confront him sooner or later. Turned a blind eye. I think I've seen that one. Reputation has been ruined and my name is worthless, but somehow Alfred remains dignified despite all this mudslinging. While my emotional core was as bulletproof as they come, but Alfred has shown me that there's even stronger. He was there to deliver me from the nightmare of Arkham without so much as a raised eyebrow. I'm forever grateful. Vicky Vale, as I thought I knew her, is gone. She's ceased to exist. Her real name is Victoria Arkham. But I guess she prefers to be called Lady Arkham. She's been right here in front of me the whole time, and so I failed to see it. How? She manipulated me and tried to ruin me and came too close to succeeding. It was a sloppy mistake that I can't afford to let happen again. But that's it. But that ends now. First thing I'm gonna need to do is track down that supply of a mind-altering drug and destroy it. Okay. He got dead. Yeah, he'll give the tape of my father gaslighting Esther Cobblepot to the children of Arkham. Proves my father's criminal dealings, but was too late for Hill. Yeah, I think we've read that one. Selena was a true asset during the debate. She's one of the smartest people I've ever encountered. I think we've seen that one. Can't even begin to imagine the terrible things Oswald is doing to Wayne Enterprises now that he's CEO. Generations that my family has worked to make it a company worth admiring, and now he's going to corrupt it into something horrific. More than anything, he can't be allowed to discover any of my secret technologies. The savage beating I gave him at the press conference should keep him distracted long enough for me to come up with a plan to deal with him like that. Like, I beat him to an inch of his life, but I mean, there's a plus side to that. Told Lucia to stay away Enterprises. I know it's not ideal, but it's the only way to keep an eye on Penguin and make sure the Children of Arkham don't find the R&D wing. She's known as Lady Arkham among her followers, but now I know her real name, Victoria Arkham. Her Vicky Vale persona seems to be gone forever. I can't believe I let her into my home. I can't believe I have never figured out who she was or what she was doing, but now that I know, there's nothing that will stop me from taking down her followers. Ever since I stopped their plot to spray the citizens of Gotham with a drug, Children of Arkham have gone quiet. If I hadn't been in Arkham, I would have immediately tracked them all down, but it seems Mayor Dent has taken up the fight in my absence. He'll crush them, and anyone who tries to stand up to his authoritarian tactics. And then John Doe. Time in Arkham was short, but one patient in particular left a big impression on me. Didn't catch his name, but I won't ever forget his face, or his laugh. He's like some sort of creepy circus clown. However, he did provide invaluable help in tracking down Vicky and her missing drug stash. For that, I agreed to grant him a favor. What's one favor to a man who'll never see the outside of Arkham? Well, you never know. Maydent's war on the Children of Arkham turned Gotham into a more dangerous place than it was before. His enforcement squads aren't going to make Gotham safe. They're going to turn into a police state. I knew when I wrote the check for an upgraded hospital that Gotham needed better mental health care facility, but it wasn't until I became a patient Arkham I saw firsthand how dire the situation is. There's a guy with a homicidal sock puppet, and a man named Zaz who's covered in telemarks of each of his victims. Then there's John Doe. I don't know who they are or what they did in there. We have to make sure they never ever walk free. I used to walk through the front doors of Wayne Enterprises Tower with pride. I can't do that any longer. Not since I was ousted from the CEO's seat and replaced by Oswald Cobblepot. He seems to be transforming my family business into something unrecognizable. Even as I write this, what's his end goal, but I don't know. I have to put a stop to it before everything my parents worked for, the good things they worked for, damaged beyond repair. In and then I think we see that one. That's the same. In. Mayor Dent's private security raises concerns. Newly elected Mayor Harvey Dent has barely moved into City Hall, but it's already apparent that this administration will be quite different than the last. Look no further than the mayor's recently appointed private security team manning checkpoints throughout the city. Bruce spoke, though a spokesperson for the mayor says the checkpoints have been set up in the interest of public safety, they declined to say where the newly hired officers come from. One thing's for sure, however, that's the chain of command. The new officers report directly to Mayor Dent. Mayor Dent ran as a law and order candidate, and these checkpoints Gotham will see that promise enacted for better or for worse. Weighing out of Arkham in less than 48 hours. Gotham's most famous billionaire inmate barely had time to warm his bunk at Arkham Asylum before he walked out of the front doors a free man. Bruce Wayne was arrested 2 days ago after assaulting incoming Wayne Enterprises CEO Oswald Cobb at a press conference on the steps of the Wayne building. The press conference was called after an emergency vote by the board of Wayne Enterprises to remove Wayne as CEO, citing recent troubling relations about the Wayne family. Many have felt his erratic behavior would lead to an extended stay in Gotham's notorious mental health facility, but Wayne's legal team managed to secure his release in just under 48 hours. Like I said, I'm minted. Mayor claims credit for drop in COA crime. While the GCPD's newly released crime statistics show an overall rise in violent crime across Gotham, the number of incidents involving the so-called Children of Arkham have dropped since the mayor's self-appointed enforcement squads have taken to the streets. In a fiery speech on the steps of City Hall, Mayor Harvey Dent took credit for the reduction in COA activity, claiming that the streets of Gotham would be lost without his personal leadership. However, Mayor Dent is not without his critics. Civil liberties activists issued a statement calling Mayor Dent's new policies militaristic and bordering on fascist. The statement also blamed Dent for an overall rise in crime, suggesting that the mayor's enforcement squads contributed to a growing climate of chaos and fear in Gotham. Oh, Scarecrow would love this. Missing Gazette reporter may be COA kidnapping. Gotham City Police now believe that missing Gotham Gazette reporter Vicky Vale has been kidnapped by the self-proclaimed leader of the Children of Arkham. In a statement released last night on the internet, the mysterious leader claimed to have kidnapped Bale as well as taking responsibility for a number of criminal acts, including thefts, targeted violence throughout the city. No motive for the kidnapping was given, although most assume that some of or all of Bale's journalism must have provoked the abduction. GCPD have urged staff at all major Gotham media outlets to use caution and consider additional security measures. GCPD officer linked to Falcone killing returns to the force. Renee Montoya. GCPD officer who allegedly shot mob boss Carmine Falcone returned to duty this week after the GCPD Office of Internal Affairs dropped its investigation. That's good. It's a bit of good news. The department found that Sergeant Montoya was not responsible for her actions after finding evidence that she was drugged against her will with a powerful mind-altering substance. Her assailant has yet to be identified, although police suspect the Children of Arkham are involved. The scandal around the Falcone killing continues to be the subject of intense interest and speculation amid rumours that Mayor Harvey Dent and billionaire Bruce Wayne may also have been present at the scene. GCPD continues to investigate a shootout involving Montoya while she was on administrative leave following the Falcone killing. The GCPD refused to comment on Montoya's involvement. However, the district attorney's office told the Gazette reporters that Sergeant Montoya isn't suspected of any wrongdoing.
This is the refined sample of the drug taken from Officer Montoya after she killed Falcone. Here's my DNA before the incident. It seems that the drug attaches itself to specific proteins in the genome structure.
No idea what that means.
If we modify the drug's molecular structure, we should be able to create a counteragent.
Once you've figured this out, we'll have a working antidote. We can cure others affected by the drug.
No. I wish that were possible. This cure is based on my DNA. It'll only work for me.
Okay.
To cure other people, we'd have to Sample and decode the genome structure for each and every person to make them an antidote.
Wait a minute.
We don't have the time or resources for that.
That's why we were lucky to have mine on file already.
Okay. Makes more sense now. Yeah, looks right. There we go.
That should do it.
Do you want to stick it in your head? Or where are we going to stick it?
This needs to be injected directly into the vein to work.
I don't imagine it'll be much fun.
Get Alfred to do it. Okay.
Hopefully that does the trick.
It'll work, Alfred.
If not, you can always make more.
So, what are we going to do now?
First things first, I need to know what Lady Arkham, has been up to while I've been away. Search for all children of Arkham recent activity. The press is reporting that Vicky Vale is missing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and obviously the police have yet to find a body. That woman, trying to get the scoop on you, pretending to care. She betrayed you.
I wish things had been different. Maybe I could have gotten through to her.
You always try your best, Bruce. She had her own agenda from the start.
She was playing me the entire time, breaking me down. She wanted me in Arkham. She wanted me to feel what my father had done to all those people.
Bruce.
There were bigger plans than me, Alfred. Batman stopped her at the Skyrail station, and I can't believe that she isn't finding another way to use the drugs.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if that's true, she may be more dangerous than ever.
I know. I met someone in Arkham who gave me a tip on how to find her.
A tip? Do you really think you can trust someone in Arkham Asylum?
Mm.
Offense intended toward your recent time there, of course.
He knew that Vicky Vale was Lady Arkham. No one else has that information.
I suppose that's not something we can ignore, trustworthy or not.
He told me that if I want to know what she's planning, then I should visit her parents' house.
If the Vales still live in Gotham, they should be easy enough to locate.
Got it.
Bruce?
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
If you do find Miss Vale, please, be careful.
Always try. Looks like an okay estate.
I'm inside the Vale house.
Okay, then. Well, she's dead. Take her eyes out?
Alfred,
Jesus.
The Vales are dead. One body confirmed, but there was a lot of blood. Alert Gordon.
Will do.
I don't know how this is connected to the drugs yet. Whatever they knew about it, Vicky made sure they kept quiet. Syringe. Seems she hasn't given up her old tricks.
Is this the same drug?
Thinking so.
Yes, but this is several times stronger than the dosage I received.
Maybe she's escalating.
This seems personal.
family photo?
Mm-hmm.
Vicky's not in it. It shows the Vales with another child in front of an industrial.
Looks a lot like
There's a logo on the building.
the woman who's at Wayne Enterprises. Must have wanted to reuse assets, I guess.
There's an injection wound on her neck. Same kind Montoya and I both received, but this one's much worse. Her eyes are gone. Stabbed out.
Oh, that's
disturbing.
Same device, same drug. This confirms that Lady Arkham is the murderer.
Great.
This must be Vicky shortly after she was adopted.
So basically into a
It's
halfway
letter from
home.
Gotham Social Services about a monthly stipend for foster parents.
Vicky's a bit old for that, isn't she?
It's not for Vicky. They have a boy.
Okay, well, that didn't really help me that much. Can I go upstairs? No. Okay, let's go in the kitchen. Well, that explains the eyes. It's, well, no blood on it.
It's clean. This wasn't used as a murder weapon.
Then why was it lying on the floor?
I found a lock of hair.
Anything unique about it?
It was cut at a downward angle, probably with some force based on how clean the slice is.
Gonna take a punt that that's the knife then?
It appears Mrs. Vale attempted to fight back with this knife, but only managed to slice through the attacker's hair.
Okay. Just checking if there's anything else.
Large amounts of blood spatter across the walls. It's not steady like arterial spray. Someone was swinging wildly. Wait, there's a slight indentation where something bloody struck the wall with force.
Mm-hmm.
Something thrown?
Nothing I can see.
On the over the photo, it was cracked. So I guess we have to go into the pantry.
Alfred found Mr. Vale.
Alive?
No. He's gone. 10 hours at least, judging by the state of his soft tissues. Looks like a company logo.
Hmm.
The belt buckle is covered in blood. Before he was hung with the belt, Mr. Vale was beaten with it.
Right, bit mean. Well, belt buckle must be this. Smacked him about with it and then blood spatter.
The indentation matches the shape of the belt buckle. It must have impacted with the wall during the attack.
And then I'm assuming, by lack of other clues,
The logos match. Mr. Vale owned an oil and heating company.
Looking it up now. Yes, he's got a sizable warehouse in the industrial district and a fleet of delivery trucks.
And now Vicky's got it.
What exactly happened in that house?
I think I know.
2 murders,
After
mate.
we stopped her at the rail station, Vicky needed a place to hide her supply of drugs. Her father's trucks and warehouse offered the perfect cover. To do that, she needed them out of the way, with Vicky Vale fully assuming her new identity of Lady Arkham. Seems like she didn't need the Veils around to support her old one. Vicky showed up to attack her adopted parents, but only the mother was there at first. Miss Vale fought back and was able to slice off part of Vicky's hair.
Okay.
Vicky then subdued her with the same drug she used on me, but a much, much larger dose. Nearly lethal.
You sure?
She then removed the mother's eyes, indicating a deeply personal motivation. This was obviously some sort of vendetta. Sometime during this, Mr. Vale entered. Vicky attacked him with his own belt, striking with the buckle until he was unconscious and bleeding out. Finally, she dragged him to the closet and hung him with the belt.
Mental case.
The blood loss got him way before the hanging did.
That's horrific. She never acted out in such a violent way before. Why would she...
Alfred, I think someone's still in the house. Going to look for a heat signature. If anyone else is here, I'll find them.
Okay.
Clear. Nothing here.
Anything?
I never know, floorboards.
No. There's someone here, under the stairs, alive.
I was gonna say, don't punch through it. You alright?
It's okay. I'm not going to hurt you.
Sir, is everything all right?
It's a kid, Alfred. The boy from the photo.
Is he all right?
Aside from the shock and a few bruises, he seems okay. He might be able to tell me more about what happened.
Possibly. But if that's the road you go down, please do it with caution.
You got it.
Hey, it's gonna be okay. You're gonna be all right. I'm sorry I scared you. It's going to be okay.
Yeah?
I need you to tell me if you saw or heard anything. This is important.
I heard someone say something. Something about drugs, fighting the police. I don't know who. I don't know who because I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything because they're hidden here. Please don't send me to punishment.
Calm down. See, that does help me. Thank you.
Just don't let him see what's...
Get down.
Okay, and that was panicking.
Hello, Batman. What
Well, you're going to R&D.
Let me guess. You're trying to figure out our next move. Figure out where the drugs are. Did I get it? Am I close? Pathetic. I've got these little back traps all over the city, but I should have known a good double murder would be what brought you out in the open. Ah!
Chuck the microwave at it.
The hell?
Hold on, Lucius. Nice work, kid.
Nice work, kid.
Didn't even mean it. Yeah, shit.
They're dead.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so sorry that I couldn't save your parents. You don't know how sorry. I promise. I won't stop until I catch the person that did this.
He's holding up quite well. Either that or he's in deep shock.
You're the kid who saved Batman. And no matter what happens, no matter where you go, that will always be true. And I will always owe you one.
Batman.
Oh my god.
He was the only survivor.
Come on, let's get you out of here.
He saved me.
Well, the kid likes us at least.
Jesus. Was this the children of Arkham? Again? Why would they attack a family like the Vales?
Because their daughter, Vicky, is Lady Arkham. She killed her own parents so she could use their company warehouse to stockpile the rest of her drugs.
Vicky? Vicky Vale, the reporter?
Aye.
And so, who was the boy then?
That boy was the Vale's adopted son. According to the papers I found, they were receiving a pretty significant stipend. He says he heard something
Whatever that
about
means.
drugs and attacking the police. Can't confirm anything, but it sounds like the children of Arkham might be plotting something with those drugs against your people.
Thanks for the heads up.
The warehouse is Vale Oil and Heating. You should secure it as soon as possible.
I'll get on it right away. What about you?
I've got something I need to look into.
I'm going to break Lucius's legs for
Lieutenant,
making good
what's
tech.
going on here?
Securing the crime scene, Commissioner.
What's up, mate?
No, you're not. I'm taking over this investigation. I can't risk you allowing Batman to contaminate our crime scene again.
I didn't contaminate it. I saved it because think of what would have happened if that like armed, can't think what it's called, drone could come in.
And so your bat stunner just didn't work?
So
That's right.
it looks like Lucius going to
I have
our
a bad feeling it was no accident.
yeah, Oswald going to
Alfred, get
R&D.
Lucius on the line for me, please.
Of course.
Let's get a closer look at you.
Okay.
No damage on the microfiber. Adhesion regulation reads normal.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
EMP functionality is all in the green. It should have worked.
Okay, and anything
Electricity
here?
Conductor, everything looks functional. This doesn't make any sense. This is strange.
Told you, Lucius.
This microchip is emitting a low bandwidth receiving signal, but it shouldn't be.
So
The ones you shut down in the GCPD.
I know what it'll be.
Something like that. But
Yep.
Lucius had his eyes on the Wayne tech that the children of Arkham breached. This is something different.
Bruce, I have Lucius on screen now.
Good evening, Bruce.
It's gonna be the
How can
fact
I
he did
help
it that stopped
I need
him
you to see
getting
something.
using his own tech against him.
Sending you schematics.
God, someone's found a way to get past my security upgrades.
Not just someone. Oswald Cobblepot.
Bruce, I am so sorry. I should have caught this, but he snuck right under my nose. Oh, what a mess. That sleaze Cobblepot at the heart of it all.
Okay.
Don't waste time beating yourself up about it, Lucius. Let's just focus on fixing it.
Aye.
Right, right. Looks to me like he's introduced some sort of bug into your network.
That's how he's making my equipment malfunction?
For now. But if he keeps it up, he could completely take control of your tech.
My lord, that would be catastrophic.
Is there anything you can do?
I can try to work on your firewalls. But if I do anything too drastic, he'll know we're onto him.
Cobblepot doesn't know we're onto him. We can't risk losing the element of surprise.
Mm-hmm.
I say you do what you need to do, as stealthily as possible.
Good plan. I'll get on it right away.
Thanks, Lucius.
Bruce, you're going to want to see this.
Excuse us, Lucius.
Of course. Reports of Children of Arkham activity are down. But
Right.
these efforts do not come cheap. That's why I am formally seizing the Wayne estate.
Alright.
So the corrupt wealth of Gotham's elite can go to the better purpose of protecting Gotham's common
Okay,
man.
now it's fascist.
Mr. Wayne has 24 hours to evacuate his property and turn it over to the city.
He's taking over.
Or he will be removed.
You can't let that egomaniac throw us out on the street.
He's taking out money.
I have to talk to him.
He's
After
taking
what
over
happened
people's
at the
money.
Debate. Harvey probably isn't the biggest fan of Batman. On the other hand, perhaps Bruce Wayne can appeal to him on a more personal level. Harvey's behavior is unpredictable, random. Who knows how he will react either way?
I can't see Batman doing much good to say go back off as Bruce Wayne. I'd rather
This is
just go as
Bruce's
Bruce.
problem, not Batman's. I'll take care of it.
I believe in you, Bruce. I know you can get through to him.
Yeah, now he's got to, you know, seizing.
I don't know if that was the right thing to do. Why did I do that?
Seizing over people's property, regardless of how it was gotten. It's wrong.
Harvey, we need to talk.
If you've come to save your home, you're wasting
'Cause
your time.
if they can't prove it.
My mind is made up.
What happened to the guy who cared about doing the right thing?
This is the right thing, Bruce.
No, it's not.
Look, I know you're still pissed off at me about sleeping with Selina. I get it. But this has to stop. Now.
Gotham deserves a mayor that can focus on cleaning up this city. That's why I'm taking your money, your home, everything. It's time that you started paying your debt to Gotham. For the value of your estate, it could be used to do a lot of good.
Believe me, Harvey, I've been paying for them my whole life. I have nothing left to give.
I'll be the judge of that. The deal is done. A strong leader doesn't back down. When they see an enemy, they crush them without hesitation. I made a promise to the city that I would make it better. That I would weed out the crime and corruption.
Boy, you are really living up to your campaign slogan, aren't you? Put a dent in crime.
Oh, I'm living up to it, all right. I'm about to put a dent in crime so large, it'll change the face of Gotham forever. The children of Arkham won't know what hit them.
What are you talking about?
Ready to go.
Do it.
What the hell did you do?
Our Lady Arkham's drugs destroyed.
That blast was way bigger than you said! We must have taken out a whole city block with it!
Jesus.
Hey, man, we lost a bunch of our own guys! The apartment next door! Jesus Christ!
We stopped the children of Arkham. That's all that matters.
Yeah, brilliant.
That's what a leader does.
Nope.
Hey, how quickly can we get a fire truck here?
Does a leader kill innocent people? You're a murderer now.
Their deaths are unfortunate. But think about everyone the children of Arkham could have hurt with those drugs. That feels like an acceptable price to pay. I couldn't just destroy the drugs. I had to make a statement. I needed the children of Arkham and any other potential enemies waiting in the shadows to know what I'm capable of. That I'll do anything to protect my city.
After what you've done tonight, everyone in Gotham is going to see who they really elected mayor. And when that happens, they will turn against you.
On the contrary, Bruce, this is what Gotham wanted.
I like that little change then. It wasn't Harvey, it was
Tomorrow's
Two-Face.
Headlines already. Hero Mayor saves citizens from Children of Arkham terror plot. Meanwhile, somewhere in the back they'll stick the article about Bruce Wayne's tragic suicide.
What the hell are you talking about?
All the shame you've suffered was just too much for you to bear. Your family's history, getting forced out of your company, losing all your money. No one will question finding you dead in Crime Alley so soon after you got out of Arkham.
Oh, you want to play that game, huh?
Tragic, but unsurprising. Maybe even dear old Alfred will shed a tear.
No point in threatening him. He's already trying to antagonize you as it is. Am I gonna go back to Arkham?
Come on, keep walking. Shut up.
Just wait.
Just keep moving.
Look at what you're doing. This is wrong, and you know it.
Hey, he said shut up.
Oh, you're just following orders.
Any way you cut this is murder. Is that what you want?
This city is at war. Sometimes casualties are the cost of winning the war.
The children of Arkham are trying to tear the city apart. We're saving it.
Yeah, we finally got a leader who wants results.
Not in the right way.
You gotta see it. What the Penguin did to him. It changed him.
He's just had to get more firm in the face of the children of Arkham. He's still got the city's best interests at heart.
Your mayor just blew up a city block.
Sometimes to help the greater good, there's a price to pay.
People died. Your fellow officers died.
But
if you think that's where he's gonna stop, you're just as crazy as he is.
maybe he has a point.
Shut up! You just don't get it. You don't understand. That's why we need to take you out.
Maybe
what?
Nothing.
Just think for yourselves. You're not Harvey's puppets. You are more than
This isn't about the mayor. This is about protecting the city. And that's why we're not afraid to do what it takes.
Officer!
Damn.
Drop your weapon!
Cheers, Gordon.
Yeah. You really showed up in the nick of time. How'd you even find me? Dent just blew up a whole city block.
I know. The reports I'm hearing are just awful. Dent's gone way, way too far. He's supposedly trying to stop the children of Arkham, but now he's become a goddamn terrorist himself. A terrorist with half the city's support behind him. The amount of blood on his hands. He and Lady Arkham might be neck and neck on body count by this point.
You gotta be able to arrest him after this, right?
We're doing what we can, Bruce. But there aren't a whole lot of contingency plans for what to do when your mayor starts blowing up the city. I can't help but feel guilty. Batman gave me the information on where to find Lady Arkham's drug stockpile. I handed it into my superiors and... God,
They handed
this
it to
happens.
Dent.
I'm trying to figure out what I can do to help. But I feel like my hands are tied every direction I turn. Grogan's out for Batman's head as soon as he can figure out a way to do it. I've never felt this frustrated with a system in my entire career.
Sounds to me like you're already on the right path. Weeding the bad seeds out of the department. Cutting down the enforcers.
Yeah, I just hope it'll be enough. Everything is such a goddamn mess. Do you need a ride?
Thanks, but I've got it taken care of.
Lucius, what's the situation? I figured out how he's causing the feedback loop.
Right.
He somehow connected a black box computer to your encrypted network. God, it's like a digital battering ram. If he keeps this up, he could smash through the Batcave firewalls at any minute.
He'd have access to the Bat computer. Hang on, Lucius. It's Alfred. I'm patching him in. Al, Lucius figured out how Penguin's cracking my security. He has a device that...
I'm afraid we have another problem to deal with. Mr. Dent
Okay.
is pulling up to the manor as we speak, and he's not alone.
Already?
Keep it steady.
Sir, are you all right?
Penguin's hacking assaults are getting worse. At this rate, he'll have my tech compromised by the end of the night. Only place he could be hacking me from is Wayne Enterprises.
Well, I don't envy your position. Even Batman can't be in two places at once.
Bunk yourself in the Batcave.
I need to stop Penguin. You go to the Batcave and make sure Harvey doesn't find it.
I understand.
Time to go to
Because
work.
apparently there'll be no one else in the Batcave in Wayne Manor. There probably is, like cleaners and stuff. I doubt that Harvey's mental enough to shoot them. Not yet. Okay, go time. He's gonna at least have time to. He's gonna have to wreck the place apart to find the Batcave.
Lucius, are you there?
I'm off-site, but I've tapped into the security systems to give us an advantage.
Okay.
I can let you know where Oswald's guards are, and which routes are clear.
So long as you can confirm Penguin's black box when we're in the lab.
I can do that too.
Good man.
Avoid that hallway. More guards ahead. Go right. Wait. Drones ahead. Turn around. Head for the... I'm opening the doors.
Here we go.
Now.
Why are they not shooting?
Opening the doors now.
Here we go. There's number one.
Nice work.
Bit of flimsy technology if you just hit it.
My office.
Naturally.
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Does anyone have him? Useless! You're all bloody useless!
Alright.
It's the bat. You're a dead man! Well, if it ain't the biggest bleeding pleasure to see your sour mug again.
Gloat while you can, Cobblepot. I'm taking you down.
Yeah? I don't think so. In fact, I think it's you who's gonna get beat by me.
Well, you already
I'm
look beaten up
good in a
pretty.
fight, you know. Been in a few scuffles here and there.
That's not happening. You're outmatched here. Give up.
Oh, is that what you think? What, because of all those fancy gadgets? You know, I like your style, Batman. I really do. But you're really starting to be a pain in the ass.
Yeah,
The
same here.
children of Arkham are going to walk all over this city, and there isn't anyone who can stop us. Not even you!
Wanna bet?
But this company, under my expert stewardship, with the technology being developed, we can control nations.
What are you and Lady Arkham planning?
I'm glad you asked. You know, Wayne was thinking too small. He was only tinkering around. So focused on consumer technology. Lady Arkham, she has vision. That's why she made sure I was put in charge of the company. Why waste our time trying to hack into Wayne technology? Oh, I see. It helps you plan things out ahead of time. Neat trick, though. Pretty flashy for someone who only wears black.
How?
Not just for fashion. It's very functional. Face it, Batman. You're outmatched. Without your tech, you're just a man in a pointy-eared costume. You can't stop us.
Wanna bet?
Watch me.
Just gonna have to, you know, make it up as we go along.
Come on, Batman. Show me what you got. My turn.
So he knows about this.
Yeah, that little beaut is almost done hacking your precious network.
That's the device.
Few more minutes, all your secrets are mine.
I will stop you before that happens.
Come on then, let's do it.
Is this how it feels when you put on that suit? I like it.
Green. So he's got like some sort of like superhero fists. Oh, that's probably gonna hurt. Oh, come on, Oz. For the record, I hit that one.
Haven't you learned yet? I've shut you down. I'm the one with the toys now, Batman.
You're just gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way.
This is the start of a new legacy, and I'm afraid you don't have any place in it.
Right then. Just gonna have to break his arms. Basically the same thing of what I was thinking, but yeah, sure. That's gonna leave a mark.
You absolute bastard.
There you go, there's one arm. Sorry, buddy.
Oh, you psycho! This isn't the end, Batman! You can't stop us!
Stay down.
Or what? You'll break my other leg.
Yeah.
Or you can do whatever you want to me. But Lady Arkham's plans are already in motion.
Where is she? What is she planning?
The message is the same as it's ever been. We will open your eyes. The city's hypocrisy will be exposed.
Tell me where to find her.
Piss off! Ugh, I'm not telling you anything.
Tell me!
I won't tell you. Do your worst.
But you can help yourself by talking.
Hang him up.
I'll stop her either way.
Gladly. Okay, now we gotta go get Harvey.
What the?
Just cut me down, mate.
It's okay. Can rebuild Wayne Manor.
Sorry. Is this really necessary? I mean, what will people say?
Just tell him Wayne put up a fight.
Cheers, Harvey. Agree to owe Joker a favor. Well, you had to sort of, you know, help him out. I shouldn't have. I regret that. Yeah, I'd rather ram the barricade. And so most people chose Batman. That's interesting. Very close, aren't they? Like all in the 40s, apart from that one, which I was very annoyed about. Although it does help me, make me think of, or make me feel a little better that most people, or the majority, did the same as me, even though it was a bad decision. Already got it. Okay, in episode 5. I think we'll go straight into it. An hour for an hour and a half is not good enough for an episode. Not in my opinion.
It's obvious that's why Vicky hates you.
Okay.
Your dad helped bump off her parents.
Why would my father have the Vales killed?
I never said he killed the Vales. She was born in Arkham. Victoria Arkham.
So where you gonna go?
I've got some other business I need to take care of.
Okay.
What the hell did you do?
Our Lady Arkham's drugs destroyed. That's what a leader does.
Oh, you psycho!
He's alright.
Now you can do whatever you want to me. The Lady Arkham's plans are already in motion.
Wayne Estate's burning down, but doesn't really matter. I'm Bruce Wayne. I'm rich. Could always just, you know, chuck a couple $100 million at it. Okay.
The city is still reeling from an explosion Mayor Harvey Dent set off that obliterated an entire city block and killed innocents. When questioned about his extreme measures, Mayor Dent said he'll use any force necessary to take down the children of Arkham.
Gone?
Done, Gordon. Give up your badge and we'll let you live.
Meanwhile, his opponents are routinely silenced. The latest to speak out is Police Commissioner Grogan. He called Dent a murderer and a terrorist and demanded his immediate resignation. In response,
On the bat signal.
Dent's enforcers attempted to arrest Grogan, sparking violence inside the precinct. These are dark days in Gotham. Our mayor promised us a better city, but delivers only more violence. How long do we let this Two-Face stay in power? How long can we... Hey, excuse me, you can't be in here. Hey, can't do this! Shut up! Let me go! Hey, hey, look!
Time's up. You should have known better, Gordon.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Now we nail your tongue to the precinct door by order of City Hall.
Just try me, you punks.
Alright, Dirty Harry. Calm down. I've got you covered.
Just in time, Batman.
You got it, Jim.
Mayor Dent's lost his goddamn mind. His enforcers have overrun the city. Apparently, our new mayor doesn't care much for dissent. He's ordered a purge of every honest cop we have left. Which isn't many.
Dent is a sick man. He needs to be stopped before he hurts anyone else.
Oh, nice.
Well, maybe you can
Call
give
that an
him some
upgrade.
Therapy. After you stop him tearing the city apart.
Got it, Jim.
Come on, the commissioner's still down there. Oh.
Someone tells me this ain't gonna end well, since you're not Commissioner Gordon yet.
Sure you're up for this?
I have to be.
Good lad.
Follow my lead.
The fact that he's missing there is shocking. Well, he's dead.
In the lobby, the commissioner. They can't hold out much longer.
That was at point blank range as well. Boom. Yeah, hey, mate, how we doing? Okay. Here we go. There's one. There's a couple more. He does like head smashing into hard objects, doesn't he? Yep, there we thought so. Oh, this is gonna hurt. He just lobbed a bench at you. Yeah, you're probably gonna die.
You have to. Stop it!
Called it.
The commissioner, is he?
Yep.
God damn it! No. Not you two.
He died a hero, giving his life for Gotham.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, Lieutenant.
This is not your fault. It's a bastard Dents. Grogan was a good man. A family man.
Lieutenant Gordon! Gordon! Come in!
Sergeant Kelly, report.
It's the mayor! At Wayne Manor. He's got hostages. And he's killing them one by one until Bruce Wayne shows.
Ah,
He says, cops show up, he'll kill another.
Well,
Batman shows up, he'll kill them all.
Kelly, get out.
I was definitely wrong about him having
Kelly! Kelly!
about the hostages.
Get yourself to a hospital, Lieutenant. Alfred, are you safe?
Yes, I'm barricaded in the Batcave.
Good
I heard
lad.
gunshots, but then Harvey's men disabled the cameras.
I have to face Harvey as Bruce Wayne.
Agreed.
Otherwise, he'll just keep killing people.
Perhaps going as Bruce could be an advantage. Even without the suit, you're a formidable opponent.
Hmm.
I'll draw his focus from the hostages.
Yeah.
Their lives are the priority.
Just remember, your life is important too.
Already killed that one bloke in Arkham.
It's time to end this, Harvey.
Time I make up for my cock-ups.
I want a safer Gotham. A Gotham where working people can raise their families. Without fear of being robbed or stabbed or worse. I know I can make the city better. If only I...
Okay, I'll back you.
Come on, Bruce. That joke is in poor taste.
I'm serious, Harvey. I'll fund your campaign completely. I've lived in Gotham my whole life, and I've never seen an official I can believe in. Until you.
Thank you, Bruce. I promise I will not let you down.
Never even crossed my mind. The only real question is this election or next?
We'll let the coin decide. Lucky. But someone has to die.
Good. I know. Don't want you to, but you could blow your own brains out.
Harvey!
Wayne! About damn time.
Snipers, 2 of them. Get the drones online.
I'll see what I can do.
I wasn't sure you'd come. You weaseled your way out of the death you deserve. Like a coward. Why, do you actually grow a backbone?
Please, Harvey! Let these people go!
Oh, you really think it'll be that easy?
No, but you want me.
Dumber than you look, Bruce. Maybe you'll look smarter with a bullet in your face.
Listen to yourself! This isn't you.
Wait. What am I saying? I've tried to fight it, Bruce, but I can't. Bruce, I only ever wanted to help Gotham. And now look at me. I can't stop him. He's stronger than I am.
I've known you a long time, Harvey. You are stronger than your demons.
I could always count on your friendship, Bruce. Until what happened with Selina. This city needs to be purged of people like you. All of you! Traitors, terrorists, and cops who don't take their mayor's orders!
Please don't.
This is the only way to clean up this cesspool!
Please don't. Jesus.
No, please!
This is what happens to people who cross me, Wayne.
If only you could see yourself, Harvey. Would you want this to be your legacy?
My legacy will be destroying the children of Arkham!
You'll be remembered for a bloodbath. Nothing more.
You're right. This isn't me. Go. Go. Get away.
Well, I couldn't.
I would let them all go, but it's not up to me. Deborah, my not-so-faithful assistant.
It's alright.
You've been feeding my enemies info since the start.
Shush.
I swear I
Beg
did.
all you want, but it's not up to me. Your life, his life, even my life. They all hinge on chance.
I didn't do it.
Listen to what she's saying, Harvey.
Now people will lie through their teeth for a stay of execution.
She didn't betray you.
Come on, Harvey.
Oh, God. What did I do?
I don't know if I could have saved that blow.
Now, Bruce! Stay back!
Oh, God, please don't.
Harvey, no more.
Come on, Harv.
I'm just getting started. This is the only way to keep people in line.
Harvey, please! You called me here for a reason. Take me!
You were Harvey's friend, Wayne. He thought you'd save this city together. But he was a fool for believing in you!
That's enough, Harvey.
Got him on the right half of his face.
You're right. Two-faced move, I know. But sometimes you have to make your own luck. One last call. A bullet in the head, or one in the heart. I'm feeling pretty good about those odds.
Well, go on then. Flip the coin.
Give me the coin. I need the result.
No, you don't.
Where do I shoot? Grab the damn coin! Without the coin, I can't. I don't know what to do.
If you insist.
No!
I won't die from that. I'd be alright.
Bruce. I don't know what to do. I can't decide.
It's too much. It's too much. I can't.
A safer Gotham, Harvey. Just like you wanted.
Damn.
Wherever they put me, whatever they do, I'll get out. I'm coming for you, Wayne. Nowhere is safe. You're gonna die.
I'm gonna get you help, Harvey. We will get you better.
I am better, Wayne. I'm the best I've ever been. Oh, you'll see. I'm not done yet.
Ah, crap. He's gone.
Mr. Wayne. I owe you so much. You're a hero. And I'm gonna make sure all of Gotham knows it.
Yeah. Cheers,
You
Jack.
should be rotting in Arkham!
Jesus, okay, fair enough.
Lady Arkham hasn't forgotten you. Everything you love will burn.
I mean, you didn't need to shoot him, but because he didn't have a weapon on him, he wouldn't have. You could have probably restrained him with how many of the people were there. If he had a weapon, it would have been, you know, different. I don't think he had a gun.
Your usual tea and the entire pantry, I'm afraid, didn't survive the fire. This is from
Brilliant.
my own personal supply.
Here's Alfred.
Thanks, Alfred. We're not the only ones that took a hit while Mayor Dent was in power.
Well, at least you've ensured Harvey won't be hurting anyone else. Bruce, these last few weeks, I worry about the toll they've taken on you. Facing off against Harvey and Oswald in a matter of days. Not just the physical toll. Those were men you once trusted, and after finding out what you did about your father, people must seem a great disappointment to you.
I've got you and I've got you and Lucius.
Always letting you down, even those whom you admire.
Not everyone is like my father or Oswald. And what Harvey became, well, it wasn't by choice.
And me. Everything that happened, I could have stopped it if I'd done something all those years ago. This is my fault. All of it. I told you I wanted to leave your father's employ. But if only I had the guts to do something instead. Your mother, she wanted that. Wanted to put an end to his crimes. If I'd helped her, if I'd stopped Thomas, none of these horrors would have occurred. Lady Arkham.
Whose fault it is doesn't matter, Alfred.
Well, it does, but
is that we stop them.
Doesn't matter. We can fix it first.
All right, sir.
The children of Arkham are still out there, and Lady Arkham.
With both Penguin and Mayor Dent off the board, she's the only remaining piece.
We need to figure out her next move. The only thing we do know is that she moved on from her plan to poison the city. With Penguin gone and my CEO access restored, I can finally log into Wayne Enterprises and see exactly what Oswald was doing during his time in charge. If I cross-reference that with all the data we have on Vicky Vale, we might be able to figure out the Children of Arkham's next move.
Well, let's do a bit of reading first. Alright, great. And now? Nope. Manor is in ruins, and yet Alfred is untouched. The man is indestructible. I regret leaving my home undefended while I went after Oswald, but even with Alfred barricaded into the back he was still able to back me up in defeating Harvey. There's a lot of complicated emotions for us to work out regarding my father. But right now, we need to focus on the problems ahead of us. Harvey Dent's long, bloody campaign to save Gotham from itself ends with not a bang, but a whimper. The friend I thought could work a miracle in the mayor's office wound up a victim himself. Irrevocably damaged. No, can never pronounce words. Irrevocably damaged, irrevocably broken on the floor just a few steps away from where I first endorsed him to his voters. Tragedy, yes, but that's one that's finally reached its conclusion. Well, you hope. Convinced Selena to stay with me for a bit, but Harvey's latest round of craziness seems to have driven her out of town for good. She thinks Harvey finding us together in her apartment was what sent him over the edge, but I think it's more complicated than that. Either way, she's off to parts unknown, and I'm not sure I'll ever see her again. My feelings about her departure are more complicated than I could have predicted. I thought I needed to stop Oswald. I put a priority on keeping my technology and secrets safe, and because of that, I let Harvey Dent torch my home. I think that's a fair cost. Every action has its cost, but even crippled, I was able to keep them both to bring them both to justice. So I have to ask myself, what can I do? Can I do the same to Lady Arkham? How strange to fight alongside Jim Gordon through the halls of the Gotham Police City headquarters. We've gone to battle together before, but I never expected to have to fight there. Even though he was wounded, I expect him to make a full recovery. He has to. With Commissioner Grogan dead, someone has to take the lead. Gordon is just the man to do it. Now that our top lieutenant's out of the way, there's nothing to stand between me and putting a stop to Victoria's plans for once and for all. But where is she? What's she planning next? There's a clock ticking right now, and I need to figure out what she's doing. And fast. Which is why I'm reading pointless articles. She's back on the force, and I'm glad to see that. There's a lot of work ahead to get Gotham back on its feet, and the more cops like her, the better. I'll just become the question in the comics. Okay, Lucius. I have the best and brightest developing in my arsenal now. I just have to make sure it never falls into the wrong hands again. Normally, I'd take responsibility on myself, but I'm learning. I need Lucius to create these tools, and I need him to help. And I need him to help me protect them. And Vicky lost a top lieutenant, but I put Oswald behind bars. But she's been quiet. Where is she? What's she playing now? This isn't over. Not yet. Not by a long shot. Again, that's the first one. Grogan. The Commissioner and I had our differences, but when he got serious, he proved that he was a good man. He saved me from getting killed inside GCPD headquarters, but unfortunately, it cost him his own life. This war against Lady Arkham and her corrupting influences claimed too many lives already, and now the police lack a leader. I think Jim Gordon could do the job, but does he want it? As if my relationship wasn't complicated with the police wasn't complicated enough, now I've got to contend with Lieutenant Gordon's boss. Usually the top brass stays out of the mess day-to-day investigations, but this Grogan character seems to be intent on getting involved. More signs of Harvey's meddling. It seems like it to me. Vicky murdered her own foster parents in court in order for her to hide her drug supply. It seems cold and calculated on the surface, but there's something about the brutality of the crime that still haunts me. That just wasn't a move to further her plans and her goals, it was personal. It felt like revenge. City's been torn. Oh, I think we've seen this one. Yep. Seen that one. With Oswald out of the picture, I finally have control of Wayne Enterprises again, and it's an unexpectedly good thing. Not because I missed the boardroom, but because I know no one else can put anybody in danger in my own tech, was it? Else can be put in danger in my own tech. I swear I don't have dyslexia. I'm just really bad at reading. Or I skim read. I suppose I should write Oswald a thank you note one day, since he just did a masterful job of demonstrating how vulnerable my technologies were to hacking. Problems have been noted, and these sorts of oversights will never happen again. Kane. Gotham feed. Last one. Dozens feared dead in massive police offensive. Late last night, downtown Gotham shook from a massive firebomb detonated by Mayor Harvey Dent's Special Enforcement Unit as part of assault on a Children of Arkham stronghold. At least 30 are feared dead, and emergency crews used heavy equipment to dig for survivors in the rubble. The bomb also started a four-alarm fire that fire crews have yet to control. They don't know what four-alarm fire means. According to Gotham City Police, Mayor Dent acted on his own authority when he ordered the attack. In fact, the GCPD only became aware of the blast when 911 switchboard was overloaded with calls. Police Commissioner Grogan has yet to make a public statement, although anonymous sources says he intends to speak out against the mayor at an internal police event today. The sound of the explosion was heard up to 3 miles away, and residents reported broken windows up to 10 blocks away from the blast. Jesus, that's a lot of dead people. Mayor Dent seized the Wayne estates. A shocking televised announcement. Mayor Dent announced a civil seizure of the Wayne Manor and estate. According to Dent, the seizure is necessary to help fund continued police actions against the children of Arkham, whilst also serving as a punitive measure against the Wayne family. Virtually every legal consultant contracted by the Gazette agrees that the mayor has no authority to take such unilateral measures, but experts disagree on how to stop the mayor. In recent weeks, scandal has surrounded the Wayne family with evidence and allegations ranging from fraud to embezzlement all the way to kidnapping and potentially murder. Criminal and civil cases were expected to last years into the future, but according to Dent, the needs of the Gotham can't wait for the slow wheels of justice right now. And then Wayne Enterprises CEO Cobblepot arrested. Wayne Enterprises CEO Oswald Cobblepot was arrested by the GCPD after an altercation with the vigilante Batman at the Wayne building in downtown Gotham City. According to the Wayne insiders, Cobblepot had allegedly been using company resources to assist the terrorist group known as the Children of Arkham. Children of Arkham activity apparently led Batman to Wayne Enterprises, where Cobblepot's complicity was revealed. Cobblepot has been treated at Gotham General, where he remains under arrest. This morning, Wayne Enterprises released a statement to the press announcing that Cobblepot had been sacked by unanimous vote of the Wayne Board of Directors. It's widely believed that the board at Wayne Enterprises originally named Cobblepot's CEO as a move to salvage the public relations disaster following allegations of corruption against the previous CEO and Gotham billionaire Bruce Wayne. Mr. Grogan murdered by mayor's enforcers. In the latest scandal to rock Gotham City, Mayor Harvey Dent's enforcers fatally shot Commissioner Grogan. It's very close to Gordon. According to reports, members of the mayor's enforcement unit attempted to arrest the commissioner following his demand for the mayor's resignation. Gotham City police intervened in the arrest, leading to a massive shootout between the police and the enforcers. Commissioner Grogan was fatally shot, at least a dozen others were hospitalized. Until recently, Commissioner Grogan had refused to comment on whether Mayor Dent's militarization of his security forces. However, when Dent ordered the massive firebombing of a commercial building that led to the deaths of more than 30 innocent people, Grogan spoke out, calling Dent a murderer and a terrorist. Well, like he said, died doing what he loved.
Your administrative access to Wayne Enterprises should have been reinstated by now, along with your title of CEO.
Well, we'll see.
What Oswald was doing while he sat in my chair.
Hope he's got a good password.
Master Cobblepot's sense of humor
Seriously?
hasn't changed much since you were boys.
Can we just see what he was doing?
At least it's even in Comic Sans as well. It was pink Comic Sans. He's not a true. Not proper.
Penguin was tapping into surveillance systems across Gotham. Any building using Wayne Tech security could be spied on from the CEO's office.
Mm-hmm.
How is that any different than the back door into the Wayne network that he uncovered?
It's not. Unless...
He found a way.
Hold on.
Okay, we got a new file. Let's look at real estate.
Oswald was trying to buy an island.
Well,
what on earth for?
Looks like he was using his new legal control of Carmine Falcone's assets and likeness to
Okay.
brand the place. Like it's some kind of tourist attraction.
I don't trust billionaires with islands.
Falcone Island. We need to figure out Lady Arkham's next move.
Well, luckily this didn't come through.
Oh, Oswald certainly wasn't very frugal with my money.
You have a few yachts to return, it appears.
Also explains how the children of Arkham had a seemingly endless supply of guns. Oswald was using Wayne money to arm them. Oswald altered several public records using the Wayne network. Oswald manipulated my records as well.
It would appear your degree was in sociology?
And my medical records.
There are some, well, but colorful diseases.
I mean, he is Bruce Wayne.
Annoying, but not hard to fix.
That's better.
No surprise here, Oswald wiped away any trace of his criminal records. His background is completely fabricated.
He was enrolled at Cambridge? Ridiculous.
Calm down, Alfred. I'm sure the board realizes by now that they were fooled.
All mention of her birth name, Victoria Arkham, is completely gone.
Wait. What's this? He also erased something from Vicky's research at the Gazette. I can't tell what was removed from here, but Wayne Tech leaves a trace when it alters data. One the Bat computer can decode.
Luckily for you,
What is it Miss Vale wanted to hide?
Luckily for Bruce, he's alright, isn't he? He knows that one, so...
What do we have here? They did more than just look at these schematics. Every building in Gotham with the Wayne Tech security system can be accessed from here and remotely controlled. If Oswald was the brawn, Vicky is the brains. So let's check her file. She may have left clues about what she was using Oswald's access for.
Okay. Nope, nothing here. Oh. Having a look at this then.
Vicky Vale, mid-30s, reporter for the Gotham Gazette. And not in the public record, her true name, Victoria Arkham.
To think she was here, in the manor. She gave nothing away of her true nature then.
It's interesting, like, making a character that's already very established in the like Batman's mythos. Usually a love interest to Batman, if I remember correctly.
Articles written by Vicky Vale. This record isn't complete.
You're right. There are notable gaps between entries, but yet it doesn't seem she ever left the Gazette's employ. So what was she doing in that time?
This record wouldn't be easy to alter. Seeing what Oswald was up to could give us a fresh perspective.
Okay, guess we'll just look at that.
Children of Arkham. Their symbol dates back much farther than their terrorist activity. They formed to get justice for those wronged at Arkham Asylum, but the message fell on deaf ears. Until they found a leader Gotham couldn't ignore. Vicky embraced this identity to follow through on her twisted crusade.
Her mask inspires fear.
Looks like some sort of like Yu-Gi-Oh villain, if you ask me.
I just need to find her.
Just with the belts and straps and everything.
Now that we know how Oswald manipulated Vicky's records, the Bat computer should be able to...
There we go.
No more holes. She was looking into Arkham patients.
Probably her parents.
Reviewing records, checking submissions, prior histories. She was trying to figure out who was actually sick and who was committed because of Hill, Falcone, and my father.
Because she was trying to do a good thing.
Vicky was digging deep. Gotham City records, freedom of information requests, posts to conspiracy forums. All to find...
It's a list. Gotham buildings that use Wayne Tech security systems.
It's a list of targets.
City Hall, Arkham Asylum, GCPD headquarters, Gotham First National. It's almost every landmark in the city.
We'll try and blow them all.
Something. Vicky wants to bypass the security at a Gotham landmark. But without a man inside Wayne Enterprises, she can't unlock that door remotely. she'll have to get her hands dirty. And when she does, we'll find her. Speaking of...
Is it Lady Arkham?
No, it's one of Lucius's prototypes. On the move.
What? But Lucius locked everything away.
Well, he needed a better lock.
She stole from you?
Of course she did.
After we opened our doors to her. After all that you two...
Alfred.
Yeah, I know, Bruce, but... why would she do this? Is she that cold-hearted? That selfish?
She must have her reasons.
Well, I'm sure she does.
Computer visual. The prototype she stole. It's an electronic skeleton key. With it, you could bypass any security system made by Wayne Tech.
That key is far too dangerous in Miss Kyle's hands.
Agreed.
Especially with Lady Arkham still at large.
Get the car ready, Alfred. And Alfred, let Lucius know what's happened. I'm going to get some answers from Selina.
Well, at least we don't need to use the Batmobile. I always imagine Bruce Wayne to be more like Tony Stark, you know, have a tray of like, or it's like a whole warehouse of just fancy cars. Oh, right, I prefer the bike.
Damn it. Hey, Bruce. I wasn't expecting you. Thought I'd make it outside the city limits, at least. Clearly my ride needs a tune-up.
You should know by now not to underestimate me.
I thought you might be busy with, I don't know, saving the world.
Mm.
I'm flattered I rank so highly. But I know you're not here for me, are you? I don't blame you for wanting it back. I'm surprised you had a toy like this. No doubt Batman would use it for the good of Gotham, but the less noble options are so much more exciting.
I'm gonna be taking that away from you.
So much potential. Just imagine what I'd be able to dig my claws into.
A thief of your class doesn't need a device like that. It'd only be a crutch.
Says the man whose belt is an armory. Catch.
Thank you.
I know you're just playing into my pride.
Well, yep.
You're right. I don't need a crutch. Oh, come on. Don't pretend you're not impressed. As long cons go, this one was a beauty. Getting into Wayne Tech's lab took a lot more than cracking a safe. I had to get close to people. Your friend Harvey. Poor guy just wanted to fall in love so bad. After that, it didn't take very long to get my introduction to his BFF. The great Bruce Wayne. Imagine my surprise when the rich playboy turned out to be Batman.
Nah, don't believe her.
Scourge of Gotham.
You talk a good game, but I don't buy it for a second.
Initially, she might have wanted to do that, like you said.
You really think you know me that well?
I know that whatever this started as, that's not all it means to you now.
The only thing it means is that I'm very good at my job. I'm getting out of here while the getting's good. Gotham's a house on fire, and I'm not gonna burn with it. If you were smart, you'd get out of here too. This town hates you, hates your entire family. Just leave it all behind. Do something more meaningful with those skills of yours.
Steal?
You don't need the money, but think of the fun.
Someday, yeah. Maybe I will be able to leave Gotham. But for now, I am the only one who can save this city.
So humble. It'll be good to put some distance between us. After all, look at what happened to Harvey. It'd only be a matter of time before I crossed one of your lines. Isn't that right? My copy of the Boy Scout Handbook is out of date. I'm bound to break some rule.
You and I may disagree on a lot of things, but I'm not worried about you.
You're that sure? Bruce, I think I finally get what this is all about.
Come again?
You're upset that I'm leaving.
A bit.
What'd you think? That one night of sex meant we were going steady? Is that what you really thought?
It meant something to me.
Well, maybe it meant nothing to you, but what happened between us meant something to me.
Oh, Bruce. Didn't know you were the sensitive type.
Just stop the show, Selina.
Well, I'm an old romantic.
Stop
What can I say?
pretending nothing matters.
Look, Bruce. I'll admit that what you and I had, it wasn't terrible. But you were just another job. A more intriguing job than I was expecting. But still a job.
I'd be checking her pockets
And that
in
job's
case she didn't screw you over.
I'm done with you. It's not complicated. I'm not a good person. I'm certainly no hero, and I don't want to be. I'm a thief. That's all I am. I told you that from the start. I never pretended to be anything else.
Stop. It's not true. I know there's more to you than that. You're just afraid to admit it.
You'd like it if that were true, wouldn't you? Why would you even think that? I've made my feelings pretty clear. Why aren't you listening?
You saved my life. You could have left me to die back in that warehouse, but you didn't.
Exactly.
Someone who's only out for herself, who's just a thief, wouldn't do that.
Oh yeah? Who would?
A good person. That's who. A hero.
You know, after I found out you were Batman, I thought nothing else could surprise me. But you just keep on surprising me.
Nah, not the right moment.
Anyway.
I don't trust her with the.
It's been fun.
I don't trust her with that without that skeleton key.
Bye, Selina.
Bye, Bats.
Anyway, here we find out she's robbed me blind. I just didn't want to get in close because I was like, did she nix that skeleton key off me?
Lucius, I've got the key. Hold on, Alfred's on the line. Hey, Alfred,
Bruce! Lady Arkham, she's here. I tried to keep them out, but...
Oh.
Alfred? Alfred!
Alfred!
No, they just robbed my butler. I should probably have kissed her, but I had a feeling she might rob me blind, you know, get close and then steal the...
Lucius, it's Bruce. He's not here. Damn it.
Steal the key.
I'm going to search for clues.
Just tell me how I can help.
Get over here as fast as you can.
I'm probably going to regret that.
We're gonna find him, Bruce.
I know. Need to focus. Figure out what happened here. What happened to you, Al?
Okay. Lots of clues.
A scuff mark. What could have caused this? Furniture scattered outwards from a single point.
Hmm.
What did they do to you, Alfred?
Could be someone else's
Ash
blood.
everywhere. Something big was thrown against this wall.
Mm-hmm.
Or someone.
Okay.
Face was knocked over in the struggle. The fight left nothing untouched. blood pattern looks like it came off a high-velocity hit. The lock's been completely destroyed. Alfred must have barricaded himself in here.
Well, they couldn't do it in the
They
back
got in
cave.
anyway.
Why was he roaming around the Wayne Manor?
How the hell?
Probably yeeted it at him like a fire poker. Probably why the ashes all over everywhere.
Alfred grabbed the fireplace poker to fend off an attacker, but it was knocked away.
Damn, he parried that like a pro. Scuff mark. Don't see her. Okay, blood spatter.
This pool cue was used as a weapon.
Sharp.
Swung so hard it broke in half.
Well, I'm just gonna take a guess and think it's that.
Alfred used the pool cue as a weapon. Broke it across his attacker's head.
Damn.
When that didn't stop him, he used the jagged end to stab him, spraying blood across the pool table.
Alfred, don't screw around. Okay, well, I guess with that out of the way, there's only 2 clues left. That's the scuff mark in the bookshelf.
Lady Arkham must have used the concussion blast from her staff to try and stop Alfred. I know what happened. The children of Arkham broke in. Alfred barricaded himself inside the parlor. He had just enough time to grab a pool cue as a weapon before Lady Arkham blasted the doors open. He broke it across one of their heads, then stabbed him to get away. Another assailant tackled Alfred, knocking over the vase. Alfred almost escaped, but then Lady Arkham entered the parlor. Used her staff's concussion blast, scattering all the furniture in her path.
I'd use that if I were you,
throwing
Bruce.
him against the wall by the fireplace. So Alfred grabs the nearest thing to use as a weapon to defend himself.
And launches it.
Lady Arkham deflected Alfred's attack.
Okay, that makes more
causing
sense.
the poker to fly across the room and lodge into the wall. More blood on the mantle. He smashed his face into it.
Hopefully not the glass, because you could potentially lose an eye with that.
Wait. That picture doesn't belong there.
Well, looks like Alfred might have helped us.
Lady Arkham wanted me to find this.
Or Alfred did.
Alfred. The butler did it. Password reckoning. You have no idea.
Well, you could say the same for yourself.
Your butler, the man who raised you like his own son, will suffer in your place. But don't worry, you'll get him back eventually. Peace by bloody peace.
Alfred. Oh my God.
Alfred is paying for the things my family has done. I'm responsible for this.
All right. Well, then let's get to work.
Aye.
Alfred keeps adjusting his glasses. The reflection. He's making sure I see the reflection in his glasses.
Okay, and that is what we call a reach.
He knows the Bat computer can use multiple reflection angles to recreate the room that he's in. And I can view the virtual image using my cowl.
Good thinking, Alfred.
Well, may as well look at the codex first since we Okay, Alfred's probably gone. Yeah, Alfred's gone. Lady Arkham's taken him after getting back. Cannot fail this no matter what. Selena. Seems like Selena's got one more trick up her sleeve, and once again she didn't disappoint. Just when I thought she was out of my life forever, she reappears when asked to surprise. Turns out I was her mark all along. One more fool to rob her blind. I stopped her this time, but I have no doubt we'll tangle again. Part of me is looking forward to it. Okay, can't see. So not her. Not her, not her, not her. Lucius, maybe? Vicky lost a top 10. Nope. Can't see it being anybody else. I think we're fine. Okay, Gotham feed anymore? Grisly murder at Cena Midtown residence. Yesterday afternoon, Gotham police discovered a grisly double murder at the residence of John Patricia Vale. After receiving an anonymous tip, police responded to the Midtown Gotham residence where the beaten and mutilated bodies of other Vales were found. Police were shocked to find Vale's 8-year-old son unhurt, hiding inside his home. According to police, the boy witnessed the killing of his parents firsthand. The boy has been reprimanded to the custody of the child services and is receiving psychiatric care, but his future is uncertain. Feel like Bruce Wayne then, I guess. Watch his parents die in front of him. Dozens feared dead in massive police offensive. Late last night, downtown Gotham City shook from a massive firebomb detonated by Mayor Harvey Dent's Special Enforcement Unit as a part of an assault on the Children of Arkham stronghold. At least 30 feared dead as emergency crews used heavy equipment to dig up survivors in the rubble. I think we've seen this. Yep, read all this, haven't we? Before. Okay. Let's get the cowl.
Okay, Lucius. Freeze frame on the first signal Alfred gives.
Paint us a picture. Here we go.
Okay.
He's wounded.
Must be one of the thugs Alfred fought upstairs.
The one he shoved a snooker cue into. Nice work, Al. Oh, pool cue.
Stairs leading up. Cement walls. We're in a basement.
Sure.
Alfred's trying to look at things that might give us a clue to where he's being held.
And camera.
Professional grade camera. Probably came from the Gazette's office.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Okay, looks like we've seen all there is to see in this frame. Let's move on to Alfred's next signal.
You got it.
Oh, lovely image.
Rogers Plumbing. A service company for the water heater.
That could be useful.
Use their records to find home addresses for their clients.
We're getting closer.
Yeah, but we're not there yet.
Let's keep looking.
Doesn't seem to be anything else here.
Let's keep looking.
Nothing else to see here.
Moving on.
Nice picture of Lady Arkham, maybe? Yep, there she is. Lovely lady.
Lady Arkham. Keep searching.
Okay, Mason's stamp. As in, like,
stamp.
masonry?
Only one Masonic lodge in the city. Gotham City Fraternal Order of Stonemasons.
So the house was built in 1945 by them.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big lead. Jump to Alfred's next signal.
You got it.
I was gonna say, doesn't really limit it down. A lot of buildings were probably made the same. But that, on the other hand, that limits it down.
Basement window.
What's that outside?
Bus stop.
Give me a second. They're by a bus stop.
Oh, wow.
There we go.
Can tell that from there.
I think we have enough to pinpoint a location.
Let's hope.
Okay. Basements. Takes all them off the board. Repair
These are all the
logs.
homes serviced by this water heater company on the days and months listed.
Mm-hmm. Build here.
Filtering for all homes built on that date.
And only a few left, and then bus
We get a
stops.
bus line from this, but no stop number. This will help pinpoint the neighborhood. not going to believe this.
Oh, got it in one?
Lady Arkham is back at the Vale House, where she killed her foster parents. According to its records, it has a basement.
Well, just
makes
in
sense.
case she's expecting you.
Oh. Someone give me a new suit?
What's that?
Brilliant.
Something I almost didn't get to finish because of Penguin. It's the most advanced version yet.
Lady Arkham will have no idea what I've got up these sleeves.
Well, time to
Well
put it on.
done, Lucius.
You've been long overdue for an upgrade. This suit is beyond state of the art.
It's like a suit of armor rather than a...
This ends tonight.
Hopefully it can resist those sonic blasts she has. Well, let's go down and see if we can find out. You'd think the police have this cordoned off, being a crime scene.
Be careful.
Okay, walk down, Bruce. Okay.
I'm all right.
Some Home Alone trick, really?
There's no one here. No Alfred.
Damn it!
There's blood on the walls. I'm going to see what I can find.
Standing by.
In, for the blood trail. So it leads there, so it must be a fake wall.
Alfred. There's a boot print in the blood. Lady Arkham's soldiers dragged him. The trail stops at the wall. Actually, it goes under it.
Sounds like there's more to this basement than it would appear.
Well, let's check all the other
Taking a
clues
closer
beforehand.
This is where they had Alfred. Where they beat him. Alfred's blood is still fresh.
Means we can't be far behind them.
Okay then. Guess there's only one clue left.
Now let's find out where the Veils were hiding.
Well, you could kick it, but you know, you want to be discreet.
There's a small room.
A grate.
With a hole in the floor. A rope ladder.
Anyone down there would be trapped.
Well, how about we pull that rope ladder down?
I'm going inside.
Hopefully it's not a trap. Jesus. They put her in here? Looks like some sort of torture room.
Bruce, what's down there? Do you see Alfred?
That's what the boy meant by the
Some
punishment.
kind of torture chamber. Shackles, belts, blood.
What?
Vicky. She was kept down here, locked away.
Who could do that to their child?
I'm beginning to understand.
That's what that child meant by the punishment room.
To willfully hurt a child.
No wonder Vicky is consumed with hate. It's all she's ever known.
I can't even imagine. But it doesn't give her the right to take it out on others.
Well,
the
true.
Veil's foster children may not have been the only ones to suffer here. I followed Alfred's blood into this hole.
Well, there's just glasses on the
Any
floor.
opportunity at all. He would have left me a clue.
Oh, we'll look at the drawings
There are
before.
drawings. Vicky must have drawn them when she was a prisoner. The chalk here is different, newer.
Come again?
Alfred laid down here.
Lost a lot of blood if he has.
The belt. It's caked in blood.
Looks like the same belt he was hanging with. He was hanging by. Mr. Vale was hanging by.
Bloody scratches, fingernails. Someone tried to climb out.
Alfred?
I think you could get out of here, strictly speaking.
Shackles. Blood.
I mean, you'd have to use like some sort of like.
And knew. Vicky did to Alfred what was done to her.
You'd have to wedge yourself upwards and then use like your legs and push off with your back to get upwards.
Disturbing. Vicky created her here, in this room. This is where Vicky Vale became Lady Arkham.
Okay, broken glasses.
Alfred's glasses.
Well, and now we can't see.
One piece apart from the others. Red. The same color as my tech. Can't be a coincidence. Maybe...
Who knows, it might be.
Those towers. That must be Arkham Asylum.
Would make sense.
Words. They're highlighted. Taking me.
Oh wow, they're taking me to Arkham Asylum. Shock.
Alfred left me another clue. This is what he wanted me to find. To see. He spelled it out here. Taking me. And used Vicky's own drawing of Arkham for the location.
Arkham? But people would know. The staff would see them.
Their abandoned wing?
That's the final piece. Arkham. She's been using Wayne Enterprises to get access to the buildings with Wayne Tech security systems. Including Arkham Asylum. She's going to open the doors. Release the inmates.
Jesus.
And she took Alfred with her. Call Gordon and the GCPD.
I'm on it.
Lady Arkham won't be expecting us. We'll catch her by surprise.
Let's hope so. Well, there's the ventriloquist. I don't know if his puppet's actually called Scarface in the comics. That's no.
last of it then.
Game, time to get to work.
Arkham have taken over.
That suit's no slouch. You're well prepared for a fight. And the GCPD are on their way to deal with the inmates. If you can find Alfred, maybe you can get him out of there before all hell breaks loose.
Hopefully.
Almost ready. Let her know.
Copy. On our way. Go ahead. I got this.
One down, many more to go.
This ends now, Vicky. Tell me where Alfred Pennyworth is.
The butler. Bruce Wayne has a bat on his pin.
Answer the question.
Where he is doesn't matter. He'll be dead soon. Another corpse in Bruce Wayne's family.
Killing him won't solve anything.
But it will teach Bruce Wayne a lesson. One he and all of Gotham.
He has just lost his parents.
They won't look the other way.
Well, not just. He has lost his parents already.
When did Gotham look away from you, Vicky?
Don't try to psychoanalyze me, Batman. You have no idea what I've done to come this far. Too much to turn back now.
I know you've suffered. You were tortured, held captive by the people who were supposed to love you. I don't know how you survived.
You want to know how I survived? I survived because every night I dreamed of the revenge I'd take on them. And this forsaken city. Your time's run out.
Well, the suit didn't break, I guess. That's a plus.
Vicky! There's nothing you can do, Batman. You underestimate the true children of Arkham. These souls kept behind bars. Open the doors!
Oh, crap.
Arkham! Listen to me! Freedom is yours! The only one standing in your way is Batman.
Batman. He stuck me in here! Me too. Let me at him. He's the crazy one.
Come on. Nice.
Batman! The entire security system's offline. Every inmate's loose.
The leader of the Children of Arkham, did you see her?
They went.
That way? Got it. Okay, cool. She's just casually walking.
Vicky.
He's not Neo. He can't just, like, slow down time, instantly know what to do. I'd rather not potentially burn another person after Harvey. Door, link chair. Go for the chair. Hopefully it's not one of those that's reinforced on the ground. Hey, who knows? He might have a bad ticker. Don't want to shock him. That John there, just watching. Here we go. Well, you got a punch on her, well done. I should cut her and everything. Alright, Zaz.
That's the plan.
Missed. Sorry, buddy. Oh, brilliant, he's got multiple. Oh, that hurt.
Truly inspiring. Such a pleasure to see your work in person.
Oh. Oh, finally.
Batman!
Lady Arkham has a hostage.
We've got the inmates. Lock it down.
Go get him, Montoya. There's the big fella, but, you know, he's not doing anybody any harm.
There's no way out now.
There's always another way here, Batman. All the people that Thomas Wayne condemned to this place unwillingly, they speak through the walls. Their ghosts walk. They know the way.
I can't help those people now, but I can help Alfred Pennyworth. Take me to him.
My pleasure.
Well. Okay, fair enough. She could have just basically escaped then. God knows where I'm falling. Oh great, she's got like jet boots. Just a bankroll. I wonder if she's bankrolled by. Because I don't even have that sort of tech.
Vicky! You're not well, Vicky. You need professional help.
Says the man dressed as a bat.
Well, we can go together.
Let him go!
The butler has to die. Payment for Thomas Wayne's sins. He took away my family, so I'll take away his sons. If you really want to save the butler, bring me Bruce Wayne. If anyone can find him, it's you. He's probably cowering behind a 12-inch thick wall and 100 bodyguards right now.
Why should I trust you'll keep your word?
Because my mask is off now, Batman. I won't lie.
Well, I
You do
didn't.
so much for one old man.
I already know who you were. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Medieval traps sorted.
Vicky, stop playing games.
This isn't a game to me. You know, Batman, I really don't understand. Why are you fighting me? I've done great things for Gotham. Falcone and Hill deserved to die. If anything, I did you a favor. We're fighting the same fight, Batman.
By different means, though.
You see that? We want the same things.
Those men deserved their day in court, just like everyone else.
So they could have gotten off like they did so many times before? No, Batman. They got exactly what they deserved. My justice is final and absolute. You shouldn't be here. You shouldn't be defending him. You think Bruce Wayne is any better than his father? He hides behind his status and wealth. He's a coward, leaving other men to...
Okay. Again, medieval traps. What's the point?
I'm curious, Batman. I know why I wear the mask. It's who I am. Who I was always meant to be. What about you? Do you wear the mask to hide? Or to become who you really are? Are you the man? Or the mask?
The mask is a symbol. Some fear it. But for others, it brings hope.
When I first saw it, I found it inspiring. And once you're dead, I'm going to mount that mask on my wall.
Well, try it, love.
I'll see the man beneath.
Of course, a church. In some Arkham Origin vibes here. We're right at the end.
Hold on, Alfred.
You came for me. After what you said, I knew you'd come. The man I made you.
Just hold on, Alfred. Did you see where she went?
Oh, shut up.
She just
It's all revealing my secret identity.
Above you!
Interesting how you speak to him. So familiar. Alfred. Such concern for someone you've never met before.
It's called compassion, Vicky. Something you seem to know very little about.
Sounds like deflection to me. There's more here than you're telling. It makes me wonder, do you really care? Only one way to find out.
Oh, that man, don't you?
Shut up, old man! You've seen my true self. Your turn. Prove that you care. Take off your mask. Let me see the man you really are.
I'm not going to.
That's what it will take to save.
God damn it. No! Not for Alfred, I'll do anything.
No, Bruce.
This must be some kind of trick. Bruce Wayne, he'd never be the man Batman is. He only looks out for himself. But of course. Now I understand. As Batman, you can prey upon the weak, the defenseless, just like your father did. A true Wayne. There's nothing heroic about you.
You're right about my father. The things he did are unforgivable. But I am trying to make up for his crimes. I wear this mask to help people.
I'm not some naive socialite you can sweet talk. I know a liar when I see one.
Yeah, well, you go and try it then.
No more lies. No more talk. The only truth left is in your death.
Oh, come on then and find out.
I'll bury you.
Yeah, you'll try. You're not much about your staff, are you? Okay, fair enough. She had the staff back. Okay, that's how it works. I don't think you should be taking these columns out.
Stop, Vicky. It's
over.
Nothing will keep me from my revenge.
Fair enough. Batman doesn't discriminate. Well, that in boxing is what we call reach.
You belong in this place, Bruce. Lost, forgotten, buried, and Gotham will not mourn.
Time for a taste of your own medicine, then. Come on, pick up the big stick. Okay, Bruce, time to get Alfred out of here. Yeah, she'll do alright.
I see your true face. I'll never trust you.
Come on, Vicky, come with me. Okay. Come on, Alfred. I mean, I'd walk a bit quicker than that, to be honest, but you know.
As to last week's events at Arkham Asylum, a spokesperson for the GCPD assured us that the breakout has been contained and all inmates have been returned to their cells. Miss Vale is missing and presumed dead following a gruesome battle with the caped vigilante known only as the Batman. Her death marks the end of Children of Arkham's reign of terror.
If the public knew the half of it.
It's better that they don't.
This came in the mail. It's unsigned.
Selena.
With everything that's been going on, I haven't gotten a chance to thank you for what you did, sacrificing your identity for my safety.
Well, I'm never going to wear an earring.
It was a dangerous thing to do. You could lose everything. The secrecy you've worked so hard to maintain. Gone.
Without you, none of this would work. You are my family.
You don't know how good it is to hear you say that. After everything that's happened. And your ear? At least there's something left of it.
Dr. Tompkins assured me it adds character.
That it does.
I'm
we
sure
will get through this, Bruce. Don't lose sight of the fact that you've done some real good for Gotham.
I'm sure you could get a slight
You should be
prosthetic.
proud.
Do you really want to? It bothers you that much?
Lady Arkham, Penguin, Harvey. They won't be the last to threaten Gotham.
Likely not, but you'll be ready. In the meantime, let us hope for some peace. To peace.
The damage done by the children of Arkham has left Gotham a city in turmoil. Faith in those at the top has perhaps irrevocably been shaken. Acting Commissioner James Gordon has promised to speak out about the issue tonight during an emergency citywide address.
And I hope, despite the recent terror that's gripped our city, that Gotham's leading citizens will come out to show their support.
Will his token appointment be enough to regain the city's trust? It remains to be seen. But experts agree that
Gordon requested Gotham's leaders to stand behind him. Leaders like you. Let Gotham see who Bruce Wayne truly is, and let them know what you plan to do for his future.
This could be a fresh start.
Mm-hmm.
For you, and for this city. Though, in Gotham, the only figure that can make as much impact as a Wayne
is Batman.
You've helped this city tremendously, both as Bruce Wayne and Batman. And that person, whether he dons a cape or not, is someone I'm proud of and honored to call my friend.
Thank you, Alfred.
So, what do you intend to do about tonight?
Well, Lucius has yet to invent a suit that'll let Bruce Wayne and Batman be in the same place at once.
Just dress Alfred up as Batman.
That is unfortunate. I suppose you must decide whose appearance will be more valuable. As Bruce, you can help repair the damage done to your name, get the public support so that you can change things from the top down. But Batman is a symbol of justice and strength. Maybe in these dark times, that is truly what Gotham needs the most.
Well, we keep picking Bruce, and I think Bruce is the best option here.
Perhaps one is truly the mask.
Let Gordon know Bruce Wayne will be there.
You'll make quite the impression. Gordon will be grateful.
People already respect Batman. I sort of need to, you know, keep Bruce Wayne in the public eye. And like he said, repair some of the image that I've screwed up. Oh well, my family's screwed up.
Commissioner Gordon. He is here.
Commissioner Gordon. It doesn't sound right.
Don't worry. It will. Thank you for having me, Commissioner.
What happened to your ear? It looks painful.
Cut myself shaving?
What'd you use, a chainsaw? Well, to be honest, I was surprised to get your call. Now, after that nasty business at your manor, I know Harvey was a good friend of yours. A loss like that, I wouldn't blame you for lying low. What you did is no secret. These people all saw there's more to Bruce Wayne than just the playboy. Public opinion is bound to swing around. Before long, you'll be Gotham's golden boy again.
It's time I owned my family's past. Take responsibility for what my father did, so we can all move forward.
That can't be easy. But I'm glad that you're here.
Thank you.
I was half hoping Batman might show up, too.
Nice
Wouldn't
style.
mind knowing he was keeping an eye on things here. Not to mention, he makes one hell of an impression on people.
If Batman isn't here, it's because he's more needed somewhere else. I wouldn't take it personally.
Yeah, good advice when it comes to that guy.
They're ready for you, Commissioner.
Now, during times like these, it can feel impossible to hold on to hope. But I have hope. Hope that together we can rebuild what was lost. Now, in the last few weeks, as much violence and terror as I've seen, I've also seen the citizens of this community band together to fight those threats. And one of those people is Bruce Wayne.
Thank you, Commissioner Gordon. Tough act to follow. I'm here today to not only show my support for our acting commissioner, but also for this city. Many of you have suffered terrible losses. And some of those losses came at the hands of my own father, or at least as a result of his actions. I loved my father, but nothing can excuse what he did. So today, I stand before you as my own man, heir not to the Wayne legacy, but to Gotham's. If my recent incident with Harvey Dent has shown me anything, it's that I can no longer sit on the sidelines. My family's wealth was built on the suffering of others. I think it's time to repay that debt. I plan to use my resources to improve the city and make the lives of its citizens better. And to that end... a closer alliance between the GCPD and Wayne Enterprises.
I think I'm picking this just to prevent crime. I don't know why you can't do both.
The training and the equipment they need to make Gotham safer than it ever has been before. The GCPD will be the most technologically advanced police force in the country, because the people of Gotham deserve to feel safe.
Here we go. Hi fella, how we doing?
Clear the area! Get that bastard to lockup!
See what I mean about better equipment? Like, I don't see why he can't fund both. He's Bruce Wayne. Man's a billionaire.
Just minutes ago, Bruce Wayne delivered a rousing speech that turned into a shocking assassination attempt on his life.
Sure does clean up well. See you soon, Lucy.
Well, that can be for another time. But toss the coin. There's no problem in pocketing it. You toss it, you can't do much. Ask for go get it. I thought that was gonna give me like the. I thought that was gonna give me like the thing for him to basically the chance for him to. Oh, he's gonna look at the coin and then I can disarm him. Okay, in 22 said didn't matter whose fault it was, just Maz is fixing the problem. He was to blame though. He was partially to blame. Guardislina was more than a thief. Did you take off the cowl? I don't know how I feel about that one. It was more the fact of saving Alfred. And then I attended it as Bruce Wayne. Yeah. It just made more sense to attend it as Bruce. Go for it. My Bruce is compassionate, merciful, honest, and collaborative. Well, you have to be when you're Batman. You can't do it all on your own. Like, there's a reason that there's the whole Bat family now. Because it's Batman's just not one man. He never has been, really. But I think with that, summed up, that's the end, and I think that's all we've got time for today. So, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Hopefully we might do... I've got the sequel. I know I already had the sequel already, so maybe we'll do that soon. Maybe not immediately, but soon. But anyway, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. People on Twitch, all these get archived to YouTube. Should be linked down below if you ever miss a stream. You should click there. People on YouTube, all these get archived. All these get streamed live from Twitch. I could speak. If you want to get to the Twitch channel, there should be a link in the description of a video that I do on YouTube. I'd like to thank you guys for watching one final time. And bye-bye.